Okay. What is up, party people? Welcome to another episode of Hog Rider Gaming. I'm your gorgeous host, Dylan Branscombe, and to my right, my only right, my only guy here, the IT guy, James.
How's it going?
James is here. Only me and him.
Yeah, it was a tough call to make this episode, but I'd say it was
a tough
worth
call.
it.
It was just me. It's me and James just talking. It's fine.
Well,
We don't need the other guys.
Well, I mean, seeing who would want to play the game, that was more or less
There's a lot of games I just shoot out there. Like, hey, anyone playing this? No response. Just none.
But like, come on.
But like, it's
Ninja
reasonable.
Gaiden is like a classic.
It's Ninja Gaiden 4.
Yeah, like this is.
I rented the old ones at Family Video all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're so cool. They're so cool. They're really hard when I was a kid. They're really difficult.
Yeah, no,
I couldn't quite
still
get it.
Really kind of hard if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, but
so it's like.
But you learn. You learn.
Yeah,
you learn what
get
buttons to mash really, really quickly. You know.
Extremely quickly.
Extremely. You just press them all.
Yep.
Just alternate which ones you're pressing.
Your fingers just start going sideways and upside down.
Then you enter a flow state though, and you're just like,
oh, dude.
I want to see like a camera where I'm just like watching my hands play this game, and I'm just like pressing buttons. I don't even know what button I'm pressing.
Dude, some games are just like that, where you just feel like after the fact you were pressing buttons at such a fast rate,
right,
that watching yourself play would just be impressive.
Yeah, I know, and you feel like the professional gamer.
Oh, dude, it's.
But then you see actual professional gamers play this,
and then you're like, oh well, okay.
Well, all right, let me
yeah.
sit back down. I don't know what I'm talking about. This guy's pressing A and X and then Y at the same time. He's playing a Ninja Gaiden like this with the claw. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
Dude, I don't.
Some people are crazy. But anyways, yeah, if you can't tell, we're talking about Ninja Gaiden 4 today on Hog Rider Gaming. Hog Rider Gaming is where we talk about games, whether it be reviews or previews or SGF, the Game Awards stuff. We react.
Just games in general.
Yeah, we just have fun talking about video games. It's a really, really fun time. Extension of Hog Rider Radio, obviously. But today's topic, Ninja Gaiden 4, developed by Team Ninja and Platinum Games together. Published by Xbox Games. I didn't know they were published by them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ninja Gaiden is an Xbox exclusive. So
it's not on PlayStation.
Well, it is on PlayStation, but I mean, previously it was
Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
Now that's not even a thing.
Yeah,
anymore.
we all know how Xbox
Halo's over there.
Yeah.
Everyone gets Halo now.
Yeah,
whatever.
We're all happy about that.
Man, I'm so. Console war's over, which is fine. You know what? I'm willing to draw. PlayStation 1, it's fine. It's whatever. Because now Xbox is like, we just need people to buy our games.
They're so desperate. They're like, hey.
Please buy them. Please buy them.
Hey, you know
even though this Halo game looks pretty cool.
We'll probably end up covering it.
Oh, yeah.
we'll probably end up covering it. But
But you know what? We're not talking about that. We're talking about this cool game. Ninja.
Yeah, cool game.
Obviously, talked about Team Ninja, Platinum Games. Team Ninja, I'm pretty sure, does all the Ninja Gaiden stuff, or was that Platinum Games?
I'm not entirely sure.
But it's also like Koei Tecmo too. Also, they're kind of involved. So, obviously, came out October 21st, 2025 on PS5, Xbox, and PC.
Yeah,
a hack and slash action adventure, the best. Like we said, we were talking about spamming buttons earlier. Really, all you do, you just written X and Y,
and it really does not take a lot to just get into the flow of that game, because it's like the combat, and we'll get more into this later. It's just the combat is so fluid, so fluid.
Right, I agree.
And it's just even if you don't like go really in depth in the combat, it feels so good.
It does. 82 Metacritic on PC, 81 on PS5, 82 on Xbox as well.
That's like a pretty solid score.
For Ninja Gaiden's pretty good. That's usually around where they sit, I'm pretty sure. 87 on OpenCritic, 8.7 from Game Informer, 8 out of 10 from IGN. Just generally favorable stuff. Just
it's like it's a good
game. Buy it, have fun. You know, it's just one of those games that's just really, really fun. But yeah, let's get into our thoughts. James, spoiler free.
Spoiler free.
What are your thoughts on Ninja Gaiden 4? How many hours do you have? All that good stuff.
Well, when you do finish the game, it will tell you how many hours you spent in game.
Okay.
As well as how many times you died. So
I can't wait to get to that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I died way too many times for my own well-being.
That's definitely doable in this game because it gets overwhelming rather quickly.
Yeah, no, and I'll get more into like the specifics of how like what causes most of the deaths. But like in this situation, I had 20 hours. That's for beating the game on normal difficulty and not really doing all that many side quests.
Right.
Just kind of going through the motions and finding what I find, just naturally going through the story. But
good.
pretty solid.
Pretty good game.
Pretty good game.
That's good.
I feel like the combat is definitely the biggest selling point of this game. The story is extremely simple, but if you like Ninja Gaiden, the vibe is still entirely here. You get Ryu, you get a new really sick character to play around with and experience this opposite side of the ninja rivalry between the two clans. Yeah,
right,
his name's
Yakumo.
Yakumo. Yep, Yakumo.
He's sick.
Dude,
he's so cool. He has like the black and white.
Yeah,
hair.
if you guys have ever seen anything similar to like Tokyo Ghoul, like the aesthetic is just there, and it's so sick.
So cool. He has like this red mask,
Mhm.
but it's like black, but it has like red teeth.
Yeah, it's kind of like a demon mask almost.
So cool,
dude.
It's so cool,
dude. And he's got the bangs too.
Oh
and
yeah,
he's
so emo. He's so like, my name's Yakumo, and I don't like anybody.
And I have a prophecy, and I gotta do stuff. My mission.
Exactly for the Braven clan.
Oh,
hoorah! He never says hoorah.
I'm just saying.
I'm like, whoa, I don't think this is right. Semper Fi. Whoa, no, I don't know. wrong team, buddy.
Either way, like the aesthetic and the full vibe of the game, if you've ever played a Ninja Gaiden game, like that is in full force here. Like it is, you will feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, this is more like Tecmo Ninja kind of cross, but I don't think it's overwhelming. I didn't feel it was overwhelming in what I was playing. So
the right amount. It's overwhelming to a point where I'm like, I'm enjoying this. I turn around. There's like 10 more enemies to beat up with my sword and my freaking stars I'm throwing, or the shurikens or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also like, I have a staff that turns into a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And like all this stuff, I'm like, I'll get to use the combat. That's the best part of this game, again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with it being overwhelming because it's fun, it's flashy, very. I compared this to a game earlier, and it's obviously a very obvious comparison. I think Bayonetta was something I kind of brought up, where it was just, you're pressing the same button. It's very flashy, and you're doing moves that are crazy, and it's, but it's just like, man, it's so cool. You know?
It's just, and then we have to talk at least briefly about the music, because speaking of Bayonetta. Like that's actually like a really good comparison for the kind of gameplay style or the loop that it really tries to pull you in, trying to combine the music to really amplify the really big set pieces that they have, and just creating an amazing, just like rewarding finale for most of your fights.
Right.
Because just like in Bayonetta, once you start getting into those boss fight arenas, that music kicks in, and it's like really upbeat, and it's funky, and you're kicking butt, and it's insane all the time. This game tries to double down on that, and I think another game to kind of think about kind of similarly in the same space is Devil May Cry, because Devil May Cry does try to do a lot of the similar stuff.
Especially like 5.
Yeah.
For sure. Devil May Cry 5. That's another comparison I thought of, like,
Mm-hmm.
reminds me a little bit. I've never played Devil May Cry, but I've seen a lot of gameplay of 5 because 5's like the one that everyone's played. Definitely very similar to that as well. But yeah, so good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
I have not finished it yet. I have 9 hours apparently. That's what it says here. 9 hours in it. So I'm like technically halfway through, but I mean, it kind of. I've heard people say that they finish the story in 10 hours. It's like, man, you can streamline this. I've done some of the side stuff. I've talked to you about it. There's some missions I've done where I don't actively seek it out, but if I'm going on a corridor and I see 2 rooms go this way, and I turn on the little objective marker and it says the objective's this way, but I'm seeing this other, I'm like, I'm gonna go see what's down here real quick. That's usually what I've been doing, and it's usually like execution mission. I go see Umi again, and she's like, here's 6,000 ninja coin, or here's a accessory you can put on, or whatever. That's usually what I've been doing, and then the main story, of course, also. I mean, so I have 9 hours. Yeah, I have no idea how many times I've died. They tell you that at the end of the game. I want to guess right now I've died 20 times probably. If I had to guess.
Interesting. Well, it's going to give significantly.
It's probably going to get because I've first tried to pass like 3 bosses. I'm sure there's a steep.
It goes up.
Skill check.
It does. It does.
Can't wait for that. Because Ryu kicked my butt. I know he's supposed to, but my goodness, I was like, I can't even touch this guy.
I'll get into it in the spoilers, but
oh man,
yes, you're gonna get your butt kicked a lot. Because I know I was sitting like 10 o'clock today, and I got to one of those fights, and man, dude, I was just sitting there for like an hour and a half, throwing myself at this boss, and it was just
unrelenting.
Yeah, and that's one gripe I have. Like, pretty much the only gripe I have with this game is really just comes down to your defensive options, because in that boss fight, I was having to block so many block strings because I couldn't do anything else.
Right.
And I feel like that's an issue with a lot of the bigger, more intentionally harder fights where how do I put this? The main method to stagger your enemies does not entirely work on the later bosses.
Oh, interesting.
So in this case, we have a new mechanic. It's kind of like a rage mode, and it's supposed to allow you to, break the guard of your enemy when they're trying to do something big and flashy, so you can get in and kind of disrupt them. And
you're talking about the Berserk?
No, the blood.
Oh, the
mode.
blood. Whatever it's called.
Blood Raven.
Left. Well, on the Xbox controller, it's left trigger, and then you hit someone with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what it's called. Blood art or something like that.
Yeah, blood art. It's something similar to that. But in the later fights, it doesn't consistently block, and I don't. And unless you're actively trying to keep up with your attack boost item, then the overall experience in those later fights is just, okay, here I am, I'm going to get in where I can, and then here's a 10 hit block string. I have to block half of it, then perfect dodge out of it, and then continue blocking, and then you do your foot dance to try and get back in again, and it's like I don't like that.
Yeah.
I really don't like that. But I still had a fun experience either way. It wasn't like nagging at me the entire time. It was just in those later fights. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, and when I do clarify what these fights were, it will make a whole lot more sense why they were so much harder.
Okay.
And at least from a thematic reason, why there was so much more blocking to create more of a sense of back and forth between you and the character you're fighting. So
okay, yeah, I mean, I'm 9 hours in. This freaking combat is like addicting to do, especially when you get things upgraded all the way. You start to recognize moves that do a certain thing to certain enemies, and you're like, well, I'm gonna make sure to do that way more, because I'm one of those guys. They give me the combo move, or they give me the combat technique or whatever from Tyran or whatever, and I'm like, oh, thanks. And he's like, you want to train? I'm like, no. I was like, I'll use it at some point. I'll probably be like, oh, how can I beat this? And then I'll look it up, and some guy's like, you got to use this move. And I'm like, oh, I already have that unlocked. Perfect. Let me try that out. I love throwing people. I think that's really fun.
Dude, throwing people is like so much fun because you just watch them just fly.
Right. Yeah. And so I love, like, we talked about the blood. I don't remember what it's called. I want to say it's blood something.
It is blood something.
It's blood something. And I wish I could pull it up right now, but I'm kind of. Oh, wait. Might have figured it out. Bloodbath? Is that correct? There's a bloodbath slaughter. I got to perform a bloodbath slaughter move on an achievement.
The bloodbath slaughter is like the group KO.
Yeah, right. Blood Raven? Is that what it is?
Yes.
I think it's Blood Raven.
Yes.
I
think it's Blood Raven. Okay.
Sick. Because I love going like regular base form and then switching left trigger, hold it down. Also, I'm in Blood Raven form, doing some other crazy move because I did a combo before that and it adds on to it. There's just a whole bunch of stuff that's like, I think this game's more enjoyable the less combat if that makes sense. Like when you just kind of find a move randomly and you're like, what the heck was that? I don't even know I could do that.
The less you think about it, the more everything just seems more flashy, more just cool. Now, if your thing is just execution on its own, there's a ton of that there for you to dive into. But
for sure.
But even after the fact, dude, just going through and just randomly doing something really, really sick, it's like, what is that?
I'll never forget the first PAL drive I had.
Dude,
I was like, what just happened?
Dude, you're just watching and then all of a sudden you're just like
spinning in the air and bam, just all the way down. I was like, oh, that was so
hype. The game
sick.
Is so hype.
But I mean, you talked about the music as well. There's the first boss fight you fight is like the DDO general or whatever. It has the coolest music I've ever heard.
Dude, it gets better.
I can't wait. Do people sing still? Because man, because you know that second phase of that DDO general, the guy starts singing. I'm like, what?
Dude, the final fight is like this really sick like punk rock song. Dude, it had me going.
Oh man, I can't wait for that. But like I said, I'm just absolutely loving my time with this. The story's whatever. Yeah, it's pretty basic. It's just like, oh, you saved this girl. Yep. And she's trying to get rid of this, or she's trying to save the dragon that Ryu's killed like 1 billion times.
And revelations do come up about that.
Oh, interesting. Because the only ones I've played Ninja Gaiden 2 when I was little, and I tried Black when it came out, and it was just one of those things where I've played so many modern games now. The camera was really annoying me in Black, and back then when I was a kid, I mean that's how games were back then. So I was just like, oh, this is fine. The camera's not that bad. I don't even know how I got that. I don't even know how I got that game from Family Video. I was like 12 years old renting that. I don't think I was supposed to.
Your parents were renting that, not you.
It's true. But yeah, like this is one that I was kind of nervous because of Black. Right. I was like, am I gonna like this? Because Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, I played like 3 hours of, and I was just like, I mean, this reminds me of when I played it when I was little, and that's nice. But I'm just like not feeling it. Plus, probably 3 other games came out around that time. Probably just had to put it in the back burner. But then I was like, as soon as like you get into the Duffy in this game and really start to dive deep in like the combat and what works and what doesn't, and really starting to memorize what to do with your hands when you're fighting certain things, that's when you really start to get it. The perfect dodges every time. See, that's what I'm saying. You're bringing up all these moves that don't work later on. This one move I've been using like crazy where I perfect dodge and I press left trigger and it does like a counter or whatever, and it staggers them every time. And I'm like, I wonder if I can keep using that.
It's certain moves. It's more or less tied to the blood art.
Yeah.
But all of the parrying and perfect dodging and stuff like that, that's still extremely important.
You still have to hit it.
Yeah,
perfect dodge, because it's not easy to hit.
Yeah, it's not easy to hit, but when you hit it,
it feels nice.
If you know what to do,
you can be punishing.
Yeah,
very punishing,
and reward you nicely.
Yeah, that's how I've been winning the boss fights. Damage. I'm like, if I can't hit him, I'm just gonna wait till you try to hit me and then perfect dodge and then hit this move and then you're staggered for a second, hit you again. And I always use Ninja Coin to just buy potions every time. I'm like, I don't even care. I'm buying everything I need to buy. I'm not trying to look for. I look for chests obviously and pick them up, and then if you have another, so say you have more potions than you need, and then you pick one up. It's like converted to Ninja Coin, and I'm like, perfect. If I use them, I'll go to the next thing. I can buy more.
You'll get them later.
And it's just like, oh, it's perfect. I'm glad it's not just like a duplicate thing, or like you just have them like, I don't know. Or they do something weird where it's like, oh, it's another item you don't have instead. So it's like, no matter what you have, that box is going to have.
And you at least get something.
You get something out of it, which is really, really nice. And like we talked about characters. I mean, Yakumo's awesome. Ryu popping up. I popped for. I was like, oh, dude, freaking Ryu's so freaking cool.
Did you get to? Oh well, that's getting into spoilers. Okay.
Wait, you know what? Spoiler free. Great game. Having a good time. Play it.
Please play this game.
Spoilers now, James. Continue.
Have you played as Ryu yet?
No, but I know you did because it keeps saying like play as character up at the top left corner when you beat one. It says play as Yakumo. I was like, okay, well I'm guessing I play as Ryu. You can't have a Ninja Gaiden game without playing as Ryu at least once.
Yeah, you're like really close to getting to like right at the point where you switch over to Ryu for a couple chapters.
Ooh. Oh, you probably need to be in the Discord or the party tonight to hear me play that.
I will.
Yeah, you do hear me play that because I'm gonna be nerding out like crazy. Ryu is one of those guys. I think that's why I got the games when I was little because I was like, it's Ryu Hayabusa guy. Really sick. So I remember we got the trailer for Rage Bound. I don't think it was for 4.
Yeah, it was for Rage Bound.
And we were like, what is this? And you said, is this Ninja Gaiden? And I was like, no way is this Ninja Gaiden.
It was, dude. It was so
cool. And then 4 got announced like not too long after that. And I was like, it's dude, like coming out the 4th Ninja Gaiden. Oh my god. But yeah, like I can't wait to play as Ryu now. Oh,
dude, it's actually kind of fun. I didn't like the implementation of it just due to the fact that you have to learn very different systems from what you're used to playing as Yakumo.
And you've played a lot of chapters as Yakumo.
Yeah, so going to it, it's not necessarily jarring. It's just you really have to acclimate to his kind of play style because he don't have the blood art.
Have you played the previous ones?
No, I haven't.
Okay, because I was about to ask, is it similar to how he plays in the old ones?
I have no clue. And that is probably where I'm lacking in reference, where it could be better if I had that prior experience.
Okay.
But at least in this case, like even after that, like mild inconvenience of being like, all right, well, I spent this whole game learning this, now I have to learn this.
Right. It's already kind of frustrating. A lot of games do that where you're like, oh, I'm playing this new guy. Like,
outside of that, I mean, it isn't that terrible. And I mean, even then, it's like, it's still really sick.
I can't wait, dude.
Dude, you get like phoenixes flying around you when you're using some like a normal mode. It's like, it's sick.
I can't wait.
You're throwing like void spheres at bosses. Dude, it's so sick because majority of Ryu's stuff is like, it's kind of like a flashback where you're doing kind of like this boss rush almost, where you're like refighting all the few bosses that you fought previously and just like going ham, just throwing hands. And
I can't wait for this,
dude. It's cool, and the chapters do shorten up quite a bit, but it's
good reason.
Good reason, very good reason, very good reason.
Okay, so I mean, I don't really have anything spoilery to say because I like Yakumo. You know, the whole twist of like, because obviously in the other games you've played as Ryu and you don't go against a dragon in Black. Or in Ninja Gaiden 2. I don't think it's hard to remember, but you do in I think the DS game that was out. You beat him one time,
right? Yeah,
it's one of those things where Ryu and this dragon have had a history for a while. So to open up this game to be like you have to free the dragon, I'm like. This is a little interesting. Okay. And this girl, Sori or whatever, not sure what's going on with her. Sure, you learn later on a little bit more of her story. She's like, seems a little manipulative. She might be getting something else out of it that I don't know yet. Oh, really?
What you see is pretty much what you get. I mean, there's a
lot of jiggle physics.
You know, actually, one thing I'm kind of disappointed about Ayane when she shows up. That is like the only time she shows up.
Really?
Yeah.
Because she like basically saves you from the shark.
Yeah.
And she just walks away. I thought she was going to help me. I was like, oh.
No.
That's no way it's the only time she shows up.
Well, she helps you with the shark, but that is it.
Yeah.
I kid you
not. She
like
literally like, she's like, the shark's about to get you or like disappear or whatever, go into a portal. And then she stops him from going to the portal and she walks away.
Now, I will mention that there is probably some post-game content where she may come back.
Okay.
Because when you finish the game, you get this kind of like trials mode where you get to like just play around, and then you get the option to play as Ryu through the whole story. If you really want to. Yeah. Dude,
interesting.
This game has like a huge post game. Post game, and then you unlock a new the highest difficulty, which is master difficulty.
Knew about that one.
And I'm pretty sure you get one other thing. But yeah, it unlocks a huge amount of stuff for you to just keep playing the game. If you really which the combat is kind of worth playing a little bit extra.
Yeah, because it's so fun.
It's just so fun, and but it unlocks a huge amount of stuff. So,
might be worth checking out. Just as a billion other games, going on right now. Review time. But
like when you get downtime, this is definitely a game to come back to for that latter bit. But it's kind of sad that you don't get more out of her, and she just kind of shows up once. That is a very, very disappointing.
Yeah,
thing.
She's cool.
Jiggle physics, but
dude, it was so egregious.
Dude, it was like sick. Half the characters in this game are female.
Do you see Umi at all?
No, actually, you don't.
Oh, interesting.
I think that's kind of cool.
Do you get anything else with Tyran?
No.
He's cool though.
He's cool.
He's just like, you want to fight? You want to fight right now?
Do you want me to show you how to fight?
You want to every time? He's like, I could go for a round right now. I'm just saying.
I could throw a couple of hands.
I was like, dang, bro, like you want to fight so bad. I tried swinging on him one time just to see what would happen because I thought that was going to be like a game telling you like, oh, you can go for a fight. I'm like, let me see if I like. Let me see if a fight happens if I try. But he just like says something if you try to hit him. He's like, hey, bro, stop. I have it on Japanese, so.
Oh, you do?
I'm immersing myself.
That's actually kind of sick. I didn't look through.
The only problem is when you're fighting people, and they're talking. Most of the time I have no idea what's being said.
Wait, are you like missing all the stories?
No, I know what's happening.
Oh,
basically, still.
Wait, do you get like English captions or something?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But there's and I'm fighting, and there's captions at the bottom. Like I have to like, what are they saying? And then, but I'm like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm fighting. So sometimes I'm like, I don't really. But it's usually like if they're just saying some stuff that I already kind of know, I'm like, all right, I don't really need to pay attention to any of this.
So do you have any general questions about what you're gonna see in these next few chapters, aside from the fact that you're obviously gonna play as Ryu?
Do you have to fight the dragon again?
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. Okay, cool. That's one thing I was wanting. Because they talked about, because when I looked up, because I had to look up the lore before, because I've only really played 2, and I remember playing another one, but I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to know like the story up until this point. And they talked about the dragon. I was like, oh yeah, that's one thing I do remember is the dragon, like a lot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I wonder if we get to fight the dragon again. That'd be cool because he's like a main core piece of this game. I was like, well, hopefully we get to fight him because they talked about reviving him. And I was like, all right, I would hope that, I don't know if that's the last fight or not.
It is the final fight.
Okay. Thumbs up is what I wanted.
Yep.
I am now.
It kind of baits you at first, and then it just goes like World of Light mode on you.
Oh. Interesting. Dude,
Yeah.
I can't wait for this. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
I'm going to have to circle back.
but before this, and this is one of the fights that I was talking about earlier, the hardest fight by far is before the final fight. It's just you and Ryu.
You have to fight Ryu?
Yeah, dude.
When you fought him the first time, I couldn't do anything. Is it that just again?
That's what I was talking about with the block strings.
Oh.
You really have to lock in those block strings.
Oh.
Dude.
I'm like, I'm going to love Ryu and then I'm going to hate him.
Dude, I don't want to sugarcoat it. He kicks your butt hard. He does not hold back. So he has 2 phases. First phase is like, all right, he's kicking my butt.
It's like a dance, you know.
Yeah,
you
it's
hit
like
him, he's hitting you. You're the,
and then after you'll have the context of playing as Ryu from that up to that point, and then once second phase starts, he starts using all of his ninja powers and stuff on you, dude.
Cheating.
It is he.
And then I guess when you die, you have to do both phases still.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You do not get any leeway. You have to beat him.
Wow. I can't wait for this.
Because he's trying to make sure that you're worthy to fight the dragon. Because obviously Ryu's killed the dragon multiple times.
He's like, Brian, I ain't got to do this.
Yeah, he ain't got to do it. But he's got to make sure that you're worthy. And
Right.
it feels like you're actually becoming worthy to fight the dragon.
That's cool.
In that fight. And it's so rewarding once you finish it. You're like, if I can do this,
I could beat the dragon.
mm-hmm.
That's sick. That's really, really cool.
It is real. At least that's the feeling it gave me.
Yeah.
Finishing that fight.
I can't wait to do that now.
Dude.
Hopefully tonight. Hopefully. I have to watch a movie.
Maybe.
I watch Predator Killer of Killers when I get it.
Maybe you might have a little bit more, but you would at least be able to get a good way through Rio's chapters.
I should be able to beat it tomorrow. Theoretically.
Yeah, dude, it's
gonna be so sick. Because I have to watch Predator Killer of Killers.
Yeah.
Tonight, and then I watch the next Predator movie tomorrow. Very good stuff.
Mm.
Prey was good. I know we're getting off
Really?
topic, man. Predator was bad for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Bad string of movies. Alien vs Predator, Predators. It was bad. It was just all bad.
Mm-hmm.
Then Prey happened.
Okay.
I was like, this is good. This is better than the first Predator movie. I wasn't expecting this.
Mm-hmm.
Now apparently it gets good because this Dan Trachtenberg guy is like, watch this. I'm gonna make good movies for this franchise. So can't wait. But
Heck yeah.
anyways, back on Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I can't wait to keep playing more of this. This is a game that I was pretty hyped for at the beginning of this year. Is one that for the podcast schedule I kind of put on early on because I was just like,
Yep.
I'm hyped for this. I think James is because we've talked about it before.
Yep.
So I want to put it on there. Go ahead and put it because this is a game that I played a lot when I was little. Obviously, when I was little, I forget some things, and I know Ryu. That's the number one thing I know is that Ryu is the coolest.
And that was my thing. Is like I've seen Ninja Gaiden before, and I was like, this is my end.
Yeah.
This is how
Now
I
for
get
the rest
my
of them?
fix. Now for the rest. Yeah. Now for the rest of them,
I'm there.
we're in.
I might go back and try Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. I might F around to do it.
Because I got like 6 hours through Ninja Gaiden 2, and I never finished it.
It's good.
It
It's just
is.
one of those games that's like kind of defined, like not defined, but it was one of those kind of like stepping points for the hack and slash kind of really hardcore action.
Yep.
And this game is definitely going to be nominated best action game for me right now.
It's
one of the best of the year
It's getting
so far.
there. It's pretty close.
I mean, it's like that and Doom.
yeah.
I know you weren't a big fan of Doom,
I wasn't.
but you know it's going to
that
be
was
there.
also like a release version of Doom.
Yeah.
So it was like there was a lot that probably changed after the fact.
Could have. We never know.
I'm
not going to go back and play it again.
I'm not.
Yeah.
but I would agree. This is probably in that same boathouse.
I wouldn't be mad if this won either. And I haven't even beaten it yet.
Yeah, no. Like
And I'm loving this game.
It's. Mm-hmm.
It is very, very good. Playing this right after Ghost of Yote, I'm on top of the world right now, video game wise.
Dude, you must be like
on top of the world. And then I gotta play
euphoric.
I gotta play COD.
Dude.
Our next video game review is Call of Duty, I'm pretty sure. Probably won't nearly as high as these past two. Like, we had a 5 out of 5 given from Braven for Ghost of Yote.
Yeah, and then
we're all given, like, I think we all gave it a 4.5. That wasn't a 5, and then we're giving this. You gave it an 8 out of 10, which I've been meaning to tell you.
Yeah.
The video game stuff out of 5, and the movie stuff out of 10. I don't know if I've ever told you that.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, video games out of 5.
It would be a
so
4.
like it would be 4 because
yeah.
duh. Because that's what I think we did that for Battlefield, and you said 8 out of 10 too, and then we were talking after, and I was like, I meant to tell James that it was supposed to be out of 5, but he gave it an 8 out of 10, so he gives it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm very happy this game is good, because a part of me was like, I hope it's not bad, because this is kind of the return of this franchise. A lot of people love it. Yeah. Definitely not a cult classic, I would say, but it's definitely not like one of those like AAA, everyone plays this game, everyone knows this game. It's not one of those. It has a very devoted fan base that will let you know if they don't like it. And I'm glad to say that it seems to me that this is a pretty well-received game in this franchise, at least for me.
Yeah,
and
I would agree.
It's just a modern version of old Gaiden games, and that's I can't ask for much more than that. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying my time.
It fits the bill, and it delivers.
It does
the whole experience.
You have anything else specific to bring up?
Really specific.
Yeah, really specific. Because I've kind of brought up all I need to. I mean, music, great. Combat, great. Every weapon I've used so far.
Yeah, let's get into the weapons really quick.
The 2 swords. I'm not going to say the specific names.
Yep. So you have dual swords, and then you have this kind of like spear drill,
like a rapier lance kind of thing.
Yeah, rapier lance kind of thing. And then you have a bow staff that transforms into a hammer.
Love that thing, except for the hammer. I don't love the hammer, but the bow staff itself.
I actually kind of like the hammer part.
Oh, really? I like the drill.
Dude, that is my favorite weapon, and I think I went into my personal review a bit more specific about the weapons, but the other weapon you get is the range weapon where you're just throwing huge shurikens.
I love that one.
And then you get one more, and I'm not going to
Oh, there's another one? I was expecting just the 4.
No.
Oh, this game's got 10 times more interesting for me. Holy crap. Because I love the 4th one I just got. I'm using that against everybody. I don't even care.
Trust me, you'll probably like the last weapon.
Oh, man.
It's like the big kahuna of big weapons.
I can't wait for the big kahuna.
Dude, it's... It feels good, and it really ties together both Ryu sections and Yakumo sections.
Sick.
So that you can experience both of their play styles at once.
That's sick.
And it's so good. But going through this game, only having the first 2 weapons to play with, I didn't really see a purpose for having multiple weapons until you get that 3rd weapon where you get that bow staff. And it was like, it just kind of clicked. Because the way these weapons are kind of given to you, they're more so meant to incite a certain play style or a certain primary objective when you're using that weapon. So, like, for the dual swords, that's your finesse weapon. That's when you're running around, you're back and forth, you're all over the place, you're doing cool stuff all over the place.
Right. You're flying.
It's kind of more so meant to be that flashy single target. It's going to do good on its own kind of weapon. The lance, on the other hand, high damage. Because I know I had mentioned to you in a party, if one weapon or the other does more damage, it does do more single target damage. It just shreds damage out. Most smaller targets you can kill a lot faster than anything else. And then the bow staff, when I had gotten to it, I was like, okay, this is doing like no damage when I'm attacking with it. But it has the added benefit of being like that one good crowd control weapon. And
because that's the level where they just kind of throw a billion people at you. Yeah, and you're like, oh my god, I'm getting overwhelmed. But if you use that staff, you start pressing Y, you start swinging that thing around, and nobody's being able to touch you. So it's really, really nice for that crowd control stuff. Yeah, I agree.
Yep. And the range weapon, I didn't feel it had that great of a niche other than just being something different.
The flying guys, it does help.
It does help.
But you can get up there either way and kill them. But I do like just throwing at them and then they just die.
Yeah, I would have rather used the other anti-air systems. I feel like they were a bit more cool, in my opinion. I don't think it really warranted another weapon, but that's just me.
I can't wait to get this 5th weapon.
Dude,
because right now my favorite's the range one, but it's probably because it's new.
Yeah,
but like I'm throwing shurikens around, and I'm
the new weapon.
Oh man,
it's
getting me hype. All this game is hype, by the way.
It comes at it comes at a cost, right?
Okay.
But as all big weapons do, but
right, of course.
But it's more than worth it.
I cannot wait.
More than worth it.
I cannot wait for this.
You will enjoy it.
Yeah, I love the weapon stuff. I love the Blood Raven. I love unlocking the different abilities. It's just so cool. And then you do them, and it's just like, oh man, that was new. What the heck was that? Then you never do them again because you forget how you did it.
Yep. Until maybe one day.
Yep. And then you're like, oh wow, I forgot I had that move. Wow, look at that. Anything else?
I think that's the whole thing.
I'm going to give my score as of now. As of now, I'm about halfway through this game hour-wise based on your hours.
Right.
Probably chapter-wise, I'm probably 60% of the way through, if I had to guess. On chapter 12 or 13. It says I have like 13 hours in the game. That's probably because it's been sitting. I leave it sitting sometimes and it adds up. I give this like a 4 for me right now. I'm loving everything it's doing. Like I said, I don't think the story's anything special. I'm not really caring too much about the characters. I love Yakumo. You can't not like Ryu.
Yeah.
And the other characters are just fine. Umi's like my favorite because I just like seeing her screen and be like, oh yes, Umi, my dog. And Tyran's just funny. Like Tyran makes me laugh a lot. So like, I think the story's just kind of fine. But that's never been Ninja Gaiden's strong suit in the first place, in my opinion. The story's never been like, whoa, I just wanted this narrative experience. I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my. You remember the combat. You remember the combat experience. You remember the boss fights. You remember all stuff. And one thing that this game has done well for me so far is that the boss fights are memorable, for right or wrong. There's one that we both don't like, the wind one.
Yeah, dude. I was wanting to throw hands.
I know. I was hearing it because I thought you were ahead of me, and then I was still ahead of you somehow, and then I haven't. Then you got ahead of me because you just played it for so long.
I did not sleep once you got off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, I stayed up all night finishing this game.
Well, it's worth it because this game's awesome.
It was more than worth it.
Yeah.
Well more than worth it. But yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I give it a 4 out of 5. I'm loving it, and that score is subject to change. It might go up depending on how you're hyping this up. It might be up there.
The last couple fights, it's extremely hype, like so hype.
Man, I can't wait.
They're set really just so perfectly. And even though the story doesn't do much for you, it just kind of compounds. Because like once you get there, it's like, okay, the weight of this.
Okay.
The music's like pushing you on. Is like,
okay,
come on, you got it.
I can't wait to do this.
You're sick. You're cool.
Oh man,
beat him up. It's so.
Press
sick.
X. Press Y. Over and over and over.
Press left trigger.
Press left trigger. Oh, you're freaking splitting this guy in half. What is going on?
It's like, whoa.
I know, but out of 5, you finished it.
Yeah, I finished it. Because I'm pretty sure I gave like my last game being Battlefield, I gave it an 8.5, and I think coming to this, giving this game like a 4 out of 5 is justified, and the Metacritic and player reviews kind of reflect that. It's like, it's a good game. It doesn't overwhelmingly exceed in, one way or another.
Right.
But it still is just such a solid game that fits such a good, such a necessary niche to have in a game.
That's
space.
what I was thinking, because I think this game knows what it wants to be and achieves that. And I feel like some games nowadays, and even movies and shows, I mean, I'm kind of touching on a broader subject here.
Yeah.
Kind of try to put their hand in too many pots or cookie jars. Is that the right term? Too many? Dip their toe in too many pools.
Yeah.
Too much water. You know I'm trying to.
Just super hydrated.
you know what I'm saying? They're trying to do too much. They're trying to take too much.
Yeah,
things.
these directors, they need to get the Stanley out.
They need to stop eating them cookies. This analogy got lost on me, but you know what I'm saying. They're trying to do too much. They're trying to take from too many genres, do too many things, all this stuff, instead of having a clear and cut vision on what they want to do
and simplify things sometimes.
And Ninja Gaiden 4 is exactly what I think Team Ninja and Platinum wanted to do with a game like this. They wanted this just to be hack and slash, have fun, go in there, kill people, blood, splitting people in half, beheading, arms off, legs off.
Yep.
Rock music's in your ear. You're running on walls. You're grappling. You're doing all that stuff. The platforming in this game is whatever, but it's still fun because then sometimes you'll be like, oh, this platform kind of sucks, and then you swing one time and you go down and assassinate a dude, and then then the combat starts,
and then you're vibing it,
and then the rock music kicks out, and you're like, oh my god, this game rocks. This is a clear and cut example of a developer knowing what kind of game they want to make and making that game exactly how they want to make it, instead of kind of having interference with adding all this other stuff that isn't needed. They're like, no, we know what this is. You want to go kill all these people. Yep. Have fun. Here's all the stuff you need. And you have some items you have to get sometimes, and here's some new moves. Ooh, look at the moves. You can kill people in fancier ways. That's the way you did it. And it just, they know. I love that this team is as passionate about this franchise as they are, because they know what they're doing. They know what the fans want, all this stuff, and they delivered on that, I think.
They did an amazing job.
Yeah. Round of applause. Team Ninja. Probably hitting the mic doesn't sound great, but it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. But I guess that's it.
Yeah, I'd say that.
4 out of 5 from both of us, and mine might go up even. You might hear me at Game Award and like Game of the Year. I don't think so. Yeah, Claire Obscura, dude.
Trust me, dude. After the high at the end of this game, you might feel it for a little bit.
Ooh,
you might feel it.
I might be like, I'm playing all the Ninja Gaidens.
I am Ninja
I'm playing
Gaiden.
Ragebound right now, which I've wanted to, but now this might incentivize me too. I might get Ragebound on like the Switch. Oh,
that could be fun.
Man, I gotta play Donkey Kong though. That's coming up. That'll be this month probably. But I guess that's it. 4 out of 5 from me and James. That's it for this podcast. Obviously, we have more podcasts coming out because that's what we do here. We don't just release one and then that's it. We try to do more than one. And obviously November kicks up reviews and stuff like that. We've talked about Call of Duty already. We thought about Predator Badlands review. Looks like me and Ethan are only watching that. And I am away this weekend until Sunday. So we'll see. It just depends on when I get back. But we'll see on that one. Like I said, it's just me and Ethan doing it anyway. So it's just one of those we might do it, might not. And then besides that, December, Game Awards time.
Oh yeah, that's when things get hot and heavy.
That's when things get a little busy. Mm-hmm. Also that month we have Avatar: Fire and Ash for people who like the movie stuff on Hog Rider Radio. But obviously Game Awards, we'll have our predictions up December 7th. That is a Sunday before the Game Awards. We'll do that. And then December 11th is a Thursday. Mm-hmm. We will be here. There will be food that Chad will make. Apparently it's wings. I'm pretty sure we voted on that.
Yep.
I think it's wings. He said if anyone brings up Alfredo, he's going to kick them out of the house because he asked us. And I said, watch, someone's going to show up and they're going to be like, can I have Alfredo actually? And he might actually murder them. And you'll see it on stream if you join us and watch us.
Should I bring like a really big fork?
No. Chad just got out and said no. So yeah, that's gonna happen. The live stream's gonna be really, really fun. We're gonna have the stream up. Y'all will be able to watch the Game Awards with us instead of watching us watch the Game Awards this time. So that'll be really, really fun. I highly recommend. Those videos are always so fun to make. It'll be on YouTube this time. It's easier to upload the VOD that way. Keep it in house. And then obviously also after the show
we'll co-stream. Maybe. Did we figure that out?
The co-stream?
Yeah.
Streaming with them. Oh, so like having the stream up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be able to. I have to wait for him to put it. Jeff has to put. My good friend Jeff.
Yeah, very good friend. You know him personally.
Jeff Keeley. Yeah, he's my best friend. I've known him all my life. No.
Yeah, you went to preschool together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa, that might be a little weird. But he has to put up stuff to be like, the streamers can hit us up here, get all the information. They do have media kits like the logos and stuff like that. Yeah. Download. So that's what we'll download for like thumbnails and all that stuff. So that way we have the right iconography and all that good stuff. But we will also, when the Game Awards are over, we will sit here and talk about the Game Awards, our thoughts, all that good stuff. It'll be a fun time. All of us will be here. Theoretically, all of us will be here.
Off, so I'm here.
I will be here. The Justices will be here. Braven? Maybe. I'd like to think so. Chad will be here as well. He'll be cooking. He'll be in a chef. We
all haven't missed one yet.
That's true.
So
it's always a fun time. All of us are here. It's really great. Get in the chat. Talk to us. Yep. Have a good time. All that good stuff. And then after that, we've talked about the Hog Rider Radio Big 3, where we decide our TV show of the year, movie of the year, and game of the year. That is still under production to give you more information on that later. But just know it's happening. Might be a live stream, might not be. Might have some fun with it. We never know. Maybe for the first one, maybe not, because I want to make sure we get everything right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But it's where each member of the crew gives their top 5 to me.
Yep.
And then we do the math to compile a top 5 list of
games, movies,
and shows for Hog Rider Radio's consensus. Then we'll have number 1 be Hog Rider Radio's Game of the Year, Film of the Year, Show of the Year. Really, really fun stuff. Something I kind of just was cooking up because I was like, we need to do something that's more like us.
Yeah.
Like, what do we think as a group?
That's our personal
thing.
Opinions.
And we might have a trophy.
Maybe.
We probably won't, but I'm just throwing stuff out there. Y'all are part of the brainstorm meeting now. But yeah, that is happening. Obviously, Stranger Things also comes out this month.
Yep.
Another big thing that's going to be reviewed like crazy. So just keep your eye out. We're going to be uploading stuff all the time, so it'll be a good time. But yeah, that's it from us. I love you guys, but you have to say it back. Okay, bye.